Hi, help me to educate others on how placing a cap on the cost of insulin can save lives and benefit all Americans. According to a bipartisan report by Senator John Kennedy and Representative Raphael Warnock, there are 813 counties in America that are considered insulin deserts, where 16% or more of that population is uninsured and 10% or more of that population has diabetes. As of November 2023, just in Louisiana alone, 44% of the population is directly affected by diabetes, with 14% of that being diabetic and 30% of that being pre-diabetic. Diabetes accounts for $1 for every $4 spent on healthcare in the US, and this does not even count hospitalization and other costs. I've personally seen how the cost of insulin can affect an individual and their family. They're put in a position to decide on whether managing their diabetes with insulin or risking their life by not purchasing the insulin because they cannot afford the cost. There's been a rise in diabetic deaths due to this and the increase of the cost of insulin. This is why I support bills such as the Affordable Insulin Now Act of 2023. This will require private groups or individual plans to cover each of the insulin dosage forms and types for no more than $35 per month. It requires the Secretary of Health and Human Services to establish a program that reimburses qualified entities that cover costs that exceed $35 on 30-day supplies of insulin for uninsured patients, all paid by an offset not affecting the deficient. My hope is that you would join me in the fight to educate others on why it's important to have affordable costs of insulin for everyone. I know some believe that purchasing insurance can resolve this issue, but that's not easy for those who live on a fixed income. No one should have to risk their life because they can't afford the cost of insulin. Insulin doesn't cost a lot to make, therefore it should not cost a lot to be sold and given to others. It should be affordable for everyone. The need for lowering the cost of insulin will save lives. For those that have insurance, great. For those that don't, there would be a $35 cap for a 30-day supply of insulin. It won't add to the deficient, and entities that cover this would be reimbursed. Lowering the cost can lower the $327 billion cost of diabetes to Americans and again, save lives. In conclusion, there is no federal limit on the amount of out-of-pocket spending for insulin. The risk cost of insulin continues to affect the more vulnerable amongst us. Show your support, call your representatives, sign available petitions, encourage others to do the same. Discuss how lowering the cost of insulin will save lives. Discuss how important it is to have a cap on the out-of-pocket cost for insulin and extending this benefit for uninsured individuals. Let's come together to help save lives.